Picture this. You're binge watching your favorite show, snuggled up on the couch, and then you feel it. Something's crawling across your arm. You look, nothing's there. But it felt like something was moving, like ants or tiny electric shocks under the skin. And if you have ever felt this, you know how unsettling it is. You are not losing your mind. What you are experiencing has a name, a cause, and a very hormonal explanation. Welcome back to Nobody Told Her, where we talk about all the things nobody warned us about in perimenopause and menopause. Today, we are talking about formication, the creepy, crawly menopause symptom that sounds made up, but absolutely is not. Let's start with the word itself because it's a good one. Formication. Formication comes from the Latin word formica, which means ant. So, yes, somebody centuries ago looked at this sensation and thought, that feels like ants. And then they named a medical condition after it. And honestly, accurate. Formication is the sensation of insects crawling on or under your skin when there is absolutely nothing there. No rash, no bites, no actual bugs. Just your body playing a very unfunny prank on you. The crawling feeling can show up anywhere, but it's most common on your hands, arms, legs, feet, and scalp. Some women describe it as sharp electrical shocks, like being pricked with a pin. Others say the sensation spreads from one spot to their whole body over time. And it absolutely loves to show up at night, just when you are trying to sleep. The unsettling part, it can make you scratch persistently, even when you know there's nothing there. Your brain has received the signal and it is insisting something needs attending to. Despite how rare it feels when you are the one experiencing it, you are far from alone. Surveys of women in perimenopause and menopause suggest that around 20 to 22% of us will experience these crawling sensations. It is most common during late perimenopause, the phase where our estrogen levels are at their most erratic. In fact, a study by Newson Health found that skin changes, including itching and crawling, were reported by nearly half of the women attending menopause clinics. So, why don't we hear about it? Because it's often dismissed as anxiety or dry skin. But there is a biological reason your nervous system is sending these false alarms. Okay, science time. Here's what's happening inside your body. Estrogen is essentially your body's head of operations. It is involved in bone health, heart health, brain function, mood regulation, and crucially, for today's episode, skin health and your nervous system. Specifically, estrogen does three big things for your skin. Number one, it stimulates collagen production, the protein that keeps skin thick, plump, and resilient. Number two, it helps skin retain moisture by producing natural oils. Number three, it keeps your nerve endings calm and regulated. Let's talk about collagen. Research from GenM and other clinical sources shows that in the first 5 years of menopause, we lose about 30% of our skin's collagen. Collagen is what keeps our skin thick and resilient. As it drops, the skin becomes thinner and drier, which leaves your nerve endings sitting much closer to the surface. They become hypersensitive to everything: the air, clothing, even your own hair. Two more things worth knowing, and both come from the same hormonal shift. When estrogen drops, cortisol, your stress hormone, can spike. High cortisol makes nerves even more reactive. So, stress during perimenopause doesn't just feel worse emotionally, it can literally intensify physical symptoms like formication. And here's one that genuinely surprised me: estrogen also helps regulate histamine levels in the body. Less estrogen can mean more histamine circulating than usual, making your skin more sensitive and itchy even without any allergic trigger. So, that sudden sensitivity to your favorite moisturizer or laundry detergent, also possibly hormones. So, how do we manage it? Use fragrance free hypoallergenic moisturizers. Look for ingredients like shea butter, ceramides, or hyaluronic acid to help rebuild that thinning skin barrier. Switch to 100% natural fibers. Synthetic fibers like polyester can create microstatic that triggers sensitive nerves. Silk, bamboo, or 100% cotton are much kinder to your skin. I can personally vouch for that. Heat is a major trigger. Try lukewarm showers instead of hot ones, and consider using a cooling spray or a damp cloth on the areas where you feel the sensation most. Hydration is critical. Increasing your water intake and focusing on omega 3 fatty acids found in fish oil or flax seeds and eating a varied whole food diet can help support skin health from the inside out. This one is hard because the urge is real, but scratching can damage skin that's already thinner and more sensitive, creating a cycle of irritation. Distraction, cool compressors, and moisturizing are better alternatives to break the cycle. If formication is ruining your sleep, talk to your GP or menopause specialist about available MHTs. By stabilizing those estrogen levels, many women find these sensory glitches disappear entirely. Also worth knowing, formication can also be caused by things other than menopause. Thyroid conditions, B12 deficiency, certain medications, and some neurological conditions can all be triggers. Your doctor can rule these out with some basic blood tests. Have you ever felt this? Even once? Tell me in the comments because this is one of those symptoms no one talks about but so many experience. Also, do share how you manage it. Please share it with someone who needs to hear it because somewhere out there, someone is convinced something is crawling on them and they have no idea this is a menopause thing. Next time, we are going to explore another sensory mystery: why menopause can lead to itchy ears and that frustrating ringing known as tinnitus. I'll see you then.